Hello, Magic Muse. Welcome back to As Above, So Below Healing Tarot, where you are the magic, baby. So, happy new moon in Aries. And I am holding a new moon in Aries ritual tomorrow, which is the 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom. We're actually going to be diving into the depths with Hecate, and her torches are going to help light the way for guidance and for manifestation. And we're also going to be doing some candle magic. So if you would like to join, the link for that is in the description box below. But let's see what's going on for my beautiful muses. Spirit, what's happening for my muses? And also, if you are interested in a card pull, go ahead and pop your name down in the comments below and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel and stick around for the end of the reading, and I could do a card pull for you. So let's see what's going on here. Spirit, what is going on for my muses? We have courage. Love this. Beautiful. So with this energy, this brings courage. This brings daring energies to do the thing, to get moving. It can feel very spicy and electric right now. We have 7 planets in Aries. So this is having the courage to say yes to the thing, say yes to the dress. You know, like, this has been a common theme in the readings is if you say yes to the things that you used to say no to, that opens up new opportunity. It also opens up new life. So bringing in that newness. Remember, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and we are now officially in the astrological new year. So there's a lot of newness if you take the daring, bold steps to do it. So I'm really hearing like changing your fate too. So that's coming in pretty strong. So you are in the driver's seat. Where are you going to go? You're no longer being a passenger. You're not allowing others to steer the ship of your life. Where is your life wanting to go? Ooh, you've got universe. So yeah, really co-creating with the universe, trusting that it is really allowing newness to come to you, and trusting that the universe wants a lot of beautiful harmony to come to you. So, all right, Spirit, what else is going on? I have my Light Seers Tarot here. Spirit, what's going on for my muses? We have the Hermit. Okay. 8 of Wands. Woof. These are 2 very different energies. Okay. The Empress and the Ace of Wands, baby. Love this. Okay, and you have 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let's see. We've got the Hermit here. So I feel like you have been in a period of isolation, of introspection, but of learning too. This is Gandalf energy. So really learning yourself on a much deeper philosophical level. And I feel like you have unlocked a lot of things about yourself. And I also feel like you're learning what has kept you in a state of lack, in a state of feeling left out in the cold, of feeling abandoned. And, you know, a lot of the times it can be due to how we're programmed, how you're programmed, how you were raised, your attachment style. And I feel like something happened that made you retreat into hermit mode because you didn't feel safe, because you didn't feel like you can fully be yourself. So we're going to go a little bit deeper on this, but I feel like Spirit is really encouraging you to move forward, especially with this 8 of Wands. This is like rapid movement. So this can also be an opportunity, any sort of message, but this is also magic. Look at all the wands here. This is you really taking the chance, taking the leap, You also have the Empress. Say it, baby. I am the Empress. I trust what comes to me. And then you have the Ace of Wands. So it feels like you are tandemly using your wisdom, using your magic to fuel from a space of creation, from a space of birthing new ideas. And these are two very different energies. So the Empress is what I feel you are being steered into. And the Five of Pentacles, this is somebody who doesn't trust that they have everything that they need. This is somebody who is looking over to the side, even though the key is right here. This also has a lot of like Five of Cups, Five of Swords energy. If they just looked up and looked at this key, they can get out of this lack energy. So where is the key for you? Where do you feel like if you just had a key to turn and open up a new doorway for you, what would that be? Can you really sit and meditate on just one thing that would be able to change your circumstances? Whether that is a mindset shift, whether that is, more money, or whether that is you just laying down a burden. What is the key for you? So I want to get into this Hermit here. Spirit, why is the Hermit here for my collective? You also may have Virgo or Taurus in your chart somewhere. You've got the two earth signs here. So, okay. What else? You've got Six of Cups. Okay. A lot of Cups energy. The Sun. Wow. And Death. Okay. Alrighty. So clarifying the Hermit, you have the Page of Cups, Six of Cups, and you have the Sun. So I feel like this could be due to some nostalgic energy. This could be because you were offered something that was, it wasn't up to your standards. And perhaps you used to have a beautiful relationship with this person or with this part of yourself. But the Page energy just doesn't really cut it anymore. And you have Death at the bottom of the deck here. So something is being asked to be released. And I think that's why you moved into this Hermit mode, because you may have been grieving a past cycle that at one point felt lovely, felt amazing and joyful. And now you are mourning that. And Spirit is really asking you to not stunt yourself to where you can't move, to where you are not stepping into your fullness, to really accept big opportunities. I'm also going to clarify the Empress. Spirit, why is the Empress here? Two of Pentacles. Empress. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, a Four of Wands. That is amazing energy. Okay. So for some of you, I'm getting two different storylines. So with the Empress, the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel here that you may be juggling two things at one time. So you may be working on a side gig while also being employed at the place that actually helps you make money. Or you are contemplating moving into a cycle where it is going to be all about you, where your business, your side hustle is going to help you thrive, is going to help you build confidence, these are all pentacles. This is all earth energy right here. So what is it that you are juggling? Because I feel like there's a lot of duality in this reading. So there is one belief pattern that you have that is keeping you in this hermit mode. But then there's another pattern where you are really like asking the universe to put you in this mode of receiving. You may be asking for the things that you want, but I also feel like some of you are so enamored in this past energy that it's keeping you from really moving forward into your Eight of Wands and your Ace of Wands. So I think that this reading is asking you to get really clear on what it is that you want to work on, whether that is your own self-beliefs, whether that is something that you are birthing, cultivating. Again, this could be a business, or you can be becoming a mother. But whatever this is going to require work and dedication and long-term commitment, because the Seven of Pentacles is somebody who invests and tills in the garden and then is able to really sit back and admire his fruits. The Ten of Pentacles, this is all about legacy. This is something that you build long term. And you can see here that they have the dog, the kids, the tower, you know, like you could be building on a foundation. This could also be about moving home, whatever this is for you. But I feel like you are kind of juggling between two different lives. And Spirit's really asking you to have the courage to choose a new life, to choose a new direction. And I feel like the universe is really trying to steer you in that new direction. And a lot of the times when we don't move in new directions, it's because of fear. It's because of failure. It's because we feel like we're not good enough for the thing that we actually want. So we continue to do the familiar thing. And Pisces, or whatever sign that I'm really reading for, you are really stepping into an era of your own self-belief, of whatever you want, you can get. You deserve to be the Empress. You deserve to be receiving your abundance. And it doesn't have to be anything huge. So if you're thinking about, you know, starting a business and you're thinking about everything that comes with that, take it in chunks. Do one thing at a time. And I'm also hearing reach out for help, outsource for help, because there's a lot that is being asked of you, and I feel like it might be a little overwhelming. And that also may be why the Hermit is here, because it's coming to retreat. But Pisces, you're really entering a time where you are being asked to be seen in your success, to know that whatever that it is that you are wanting to create, if it is from the heart, it will resonate with people. And I think that you are also very passionate about this. You're passionate about this new beginning. And what's holding you back? What is holding you back from your success? What is holding you back from believing that you are worthy of everything that you dreamed of? Goddesses, what messages are here? Receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Yes, again, that Empress energy. Where are you overextending yourself? Where are you doing too much? Is there anywhere that you can clear your plate? Spirit's really asking you to slow down, to get really clear on your manifestations, on your dreams, on your goals, and manifest from a place of receptivity, of understanding, of wisdom. Spirit, release. Yep. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieve that. Yeah, so Pisces, if there has been anybody who has caused you a lot of you having to retreat to protect your peace, or you having to cut people off to protect your peace, it's time to release them, release that energy, release the baggage, release the old narratives that are keeping you in victim mentality, because it's not going to serve you anymore. And then you have bravery at the bottom of the deck. So you have courage and you have bravery. This is very Aries energy. It says you're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Do the thing. Do the thing. I love you guys. If you're looking for a personal reading, link for it is in the description box below. I also do hypnotherapy. I do Reiki. I'm also a massage therapist, and I have magical candles, sprays, roll-ons. So if you want to go check out the shop, the link for that is also in the description box below. And if you want to join Ritual, again, the link for that is also in the description box below. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you so, so much. And I will see you on the next one. Have a wonderful new moon. And remember, you are the magic. Blessed be. Bye.